there and get a conviction.
What's going on, y'all? Just give me 1 second. Set my shit up. Top of the morning, top of the morning.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Yeah. So what happened last time? We interrogated these niggas.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
We interrogated these niggas, and yeah, we got it fucking wrong. So we're gonna try again.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular...
After this, I'm gonna tell y'all what the real problem here is.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in the wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally.
Now the problem, before I start any interview, the problem with what he just said is he wants me to convict Rooney, but the evidence don't lead to Rooney. It leads to old boy Hugo Mahler. But they want me to convict Rooney, which I get it. He's a fucking child predator and all that. But this nigga really killed his wife, man. But we gonna do our job. We gonna politic.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
If you are watching this after the live, skip ahead like, I don't know, like 20 minutes in case you want to skip this.
Down on your luck.
Because I did it last time.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall.
Green coverall.
Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope.
I know good rope from a bad rope. That's what you mean.
That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
McGay.
I prefer braid till I hit
You prefer gay roping. My bad, y'all. I'm fucking around.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Oh shit, what did I do last time?
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
That I stole that butterfly from that woman?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money.
By the
Been in
smell of
trouble
things,
before,
and
Eli?
Cole is funny as shit for that.
Who do you think a jury will believe?
Me.
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Like, come on, bro. You gonna tell me he did it?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
They said either way. That's why I thought it
You're as
was
good as
alright
done,
to
Mr.
leave
Rooney.
him.
All it will take now is some paperwork.
Oh my god.
My
I
money,
don't-
Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Yeah, but nah, I don't know, man.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
What does that even mean?
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Okay.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Wait, what did he say?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of
He's
the crime last
lying,
night.
bro. Like, I don't understand how it's not him.
House.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
The bloody one in the car, bro.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
This game. Next time, I'm sticking with whoever I think, bro. But what's up? Can we say something?
So what next?
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him.
Yeah, but
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a...
I really think Hugo did
I
it.
think I've said about
But
all I'm gonna say.
they're gonna.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Yeah, I believe it, though. But you're a child predator, so you gotta go. You gotta politic a little bit.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I really think the husband did it, though, y'all. Like, I swear to y'all do.
We captured 2 regular armies.
Lieutenant! Phelps!
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hope.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence the witness,
and the lack of an alibi. Now,
get out there and catch me another sir.
Well, I guess because the husband could draw reasonable doubt. So, yeah, it's a tougher case for the DA. I get it. I guess. I get it. Move over, rest
You know
of
the
your
way.
driving.
You can drive.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show.
Nah.
I'll take you through.
Do I want to be the last person?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent.
Oh my God.
We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh shit. Hold on, y'all.
May as well follow the trail.
All right, hold on.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Fuck, bro.
Kiss the blood.
Never the
ED.
same, are they?
Not her face. I want to see her neck. Oh yeah. I want her arm. Ring taken.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Oh my God, he took the skin off her finger. Like that's bone showing.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I can't take a look at that stab on her chest.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital
Small
region of
man's
the base of
shoe.
the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Damn. Nothing.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Okay. I don't look out that blood trail, but and then the garbage over here. Anything of use. Okay.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Come on, Cole. Don't be a jackass right now.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence. On it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
What the fuck?
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
2, 5, 3.
Where are you taking us?
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything over here.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Before we go up there, I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Detectives?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
What did I say on that? On the corner?
Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I see that blood there. What the fuck?
The trail points up.
Things are getting more suspicious. Another piece of jewelry.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Bag.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Wait. No, I'm missing something. Where? Okay, I've seen that already. Let's just backtrack a little bit. I don't know, bro. What could we be missing? We got the hats with her name on it already. We've seen that. That's not anything. What about over here? Anything up here? What is this? That don't mean nothing. We're going to backtrack a little bit further back. I really want to move forward. I don't think I missed anything about a body. Oh. Well, I don't think this matters, does it? No. Bunch of nothing. None of that means anything. Damn, bro. I'm trying to be quick, y'all, but I really don't want to miss anything. Sorry. Anything here I'm missing? Oh. Alright, we're gonna head back up towards the roof. Okay. Come on, man. You found this already. There gotta be something up top that we missed. Sorry, we won't be here for a while. I must find all the clues. Okay. None of this means anything. Okay. Am I missing something? Okay, ring. We came around here already. There's nothing else up here. I don't know, y'all. Let's go. When we found all the F's. But the music is still ominous. There we go.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
There we go, there we go. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I know that took a while. And now we're off.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Going to Antonia's crib.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Antonia's house.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession.
There's ways of getting those. Be a dirty cop.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Swap your feet as you come in, detectives. It's his wife.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Let's go upstairs. Come on, Cole. Let's see. I haven't seen any newspapers lately. Oh my God.
You look at that?
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
What is
You know
this?
how I feel about windows, Phelps.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
We'll keep this in mind. Oh, it wasn't taken from here, obviously. Come on, get back in there. Is this against the law to read someone's mail? Okay, popcorn reading when I'm the only one reading. Let's begin. Antonia. Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted in a court date scheduled. Your case docket number 98765 will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304/330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose to not do so, I would advise you to also appear at the Central Court on the scheduled date.
Okay.
In my experience, a woman's plaintiff's presence in a case like this, one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, what you have told me he is likely, then it can only help our chances. Frederick D. Tattersall. I think I'm a good reader. Am I a good reader? I am a little bit under the influence, I might say.
charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Did he take it? Or was she not wearing it? That's it? Alright. Let's go talk to this lady. Hopefully she's not a goddamn liar. Everybody lies here, man. I believe no one.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Okay, she gave me the ball.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, a little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the
Damn.
people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
She had to be an old hack though, Cole.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
You're off the hook. For now.
I think she's lying. Wait, hold on. Let me look at her. She's lying. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do the smash window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Like your reputation, so somebody's dead. Well, not even
Antonia
dead,
and her
I guess.
husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
She's lying. It is a charm bracelet that she wears.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Is that good evidence if I get this wrong?
In her wedding
Let's go.
photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wooden jewelry
Thanks, ma'am.
box.
You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado one.
We go to the bar first. I never wanna mess up on evidence, but huh. Is a wooden jewelry box missing? I don't know if that matters, but there is one missing. So. Come on, Finn.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the bar. Get you a drink. Maybe you'll do something.
A nosy old hag?
Where he bugged out.
And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
That's real. That's real though. Apply a little pressure. Apply a little pressure.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
You know her well?
What,
Was she a
right?
regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
What the fuck?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Wait, did those get added? Okay.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best.
I hate that
One
shit,
last
bro.
question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Interesting. But like, my thing is like,
I think he's a bit of a ganguero.
hold
but
on.
he treats me nice.
So,
Whoa.
how's your tuna fish salad?
Okay,
He drove me up to Mojave.
he was telling the truth.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Let's try the fruit market, I guess. Can we go to the food market? Yo, nice.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
To the Maldonado's crib.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Maldonado.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
304. Building is 330, I'm guessing. It's 201. Well, hold on.
Damn it. I need to go around to the front.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Bitch ass nigga? Oh yeah. I see. Oh fuck. Okay.
I don't want no trouble, see?
Oh.
I got nothing
Alright,
to
hold
say
on.
to you.
This is going to end in...
Come on. Come on. I be forgetting how to fight every now and then in this game, but now I'm in tune, nigga. What's up?
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
Oh yeah.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
That's only because I be forgetting how to fight.
LAPD,
Sometimes.
you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Finbar Galloway. Yeah, this name is crazy.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Yeah.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I could kill my own wife?
Probably, yeah. You're a liar, though.
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
He's a liar.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I'll call you what the... You know what? Let me chill. I'm gonna call you what I want, though. Finbar. Get out my way, Finbar.
I don't think this is going to help us.
just picked Free
Oh
Market.
my God.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Oh shit.
This will take some explaining.
Why would you hang this up?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD.
It's your
We're
problem.
making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
All right.
No good. Nobody here.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
I thought he
Yeah.
scared me though.
My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Finbar, that's what I'm talking about. That's this thing. You get no respect.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Where are we going now? Let's go back to the fruit station to see if we can get over there. Let's go out back. Are those two the same type of car? Yeah, I'm trying to unlock more cars while I'm here too. Okay, it's the other car disappeared.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
See if the fruit bar is back open. It's still closed, okay.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
To the police station.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Pinker. Where are we going?
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
Oh, yeah, lead the way. Motherfucker, I ain't never been down there before.
That's that guy from the papers. Saw that big case.
Yeah, you know who I am. Kind of famous around there. My city. You do a crime in my city, you getting got.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
I've changed my mind. You would not give me a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Text. Heap upon thy soul.
Upon thy soul
Oh.
by virtue of this curse.
Oh, ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as the universe, and thou in thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. Yeah, I could turn that into a rap and take a picture of that and add that to my rhyme book. Add that to my rhyme book.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
But
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
is this place never gonna open up? The fruit market?
What are we waiting for?
Can you shut the fuck up? I'm doing more police work than you all, brother. Finbar.
You worked that case.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Fuck you and your lying ass, brother.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Okay.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Lying again.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Why is your eye twitching?
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
I have never seen this box.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
What the fuck? Yo.
Hippolito's my brother. But he would never lie for me about killing Antonia. He knows he'd go to hell for that.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Yeah, fine. We'll take that L.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
So, Fruit Market was the last stop off Antonia made. Let's go.
This is an exit.
Thinking of moving up to a 45.
That shit is an endless maze, bro.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
The fruit market, like you just said, clown. Finn clown away.
Friday night? We
No.
should go out afterwards.
Yeah? You gonna go somewhere after break? I'm just kidding. Okay.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. But I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady.
How you lying so much?
Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
I guess you
Court order or
can.
something, I have rights.
Clem? Shh. No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Wow.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Evidence that this is used to beat anyone.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Wait, what? This wasn't it. Wasn't it 3? Okay. It was 2. No, it was 3. No, it was 253. This nigga. Wife, submit to your husband as the Lord. 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, as the Christ is that the church and his body, which is the Savior. I see why she ain't like it. I'll see why she ain't like it.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Come on, Clem.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Nigga, shoot better, bruh.
Try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Nice. We get to go back.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Nice, let's see how we did. Swear to God, we only missed that one, bro. But, I think this is gonna be the last one, though.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge.
Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
This is gonna be the last one, y'all. After this little cliffhanger.
Hey, ladies, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna start the next episode off with this case. Probably gonna be today or tomorrow. Probably later today or tomorrow. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.